Thank you. And I'll say right off the top, welcome, Deputy Prime Minister. You're here both as a Deputy Prime Minister and a Minister of Finance. I have to say that I'm very concerned with the nature of the answers. I'm now the fourth intervention, and I'm not sure that you've brought any additional facts. You have quoted news articles. You're quoting people. You talk about primary sources. I'm going to put to you, we need you here as a primary source. As somebody who supported this, I need to know that the government had within its department, within your department, within your ministry, facts that would meet the economic impacts of the occupation to be significant enough to meet the threshold of a threat to national security as legally defined by Section 2 of the Emergencies Act. I'm not talking about feelings. I'm not talking about reputation and how bad we might look in the world. I'm talking about quantifiable facts that your department would have provided for the inevitable invocation of the act. So I'm going to put the question to you directly. What were the economic impacts of the occupation, and were they significant enough to meet the threshold of a threat to national security under Section 2 of the Emergencies Act?
Let me be very clear. And with all due respect, I have to...
Those two statements, by the way, they preclude neither of the above.
I'm happy to answer your question if I'm not interrupted. So I do have to start, again, sincerely, with all due respect, by disputing the contention that when it comes to the economy, reputation doesn't matter. In fact, Canada's reputation as a reliable trading partner, as a reliable investment destination, as a country with peace, order, and good government, as a country with stable and effective political institutions, these are some of the most precious things we have as an economy, and they are the foundation for our prosperity. And I would direct
That's not the question I asked you. The question I asked you is, what economic impacts of the occupation did your ministry provide, and what legal opinion was provided that would have met the threshold as defined under Section 2 of the Emergencies Act? I'm not talking about pontification. I'm talking about facts here.
Again, I don't believe I'm pontificating. Let me, again, be really, really clear. The economic impact was absolutely, clearly there. The economic impact to the region of Ottawa was clear. The economic impact of actual trade, which was blocked, and the ongoing future economic impact, the harm done to our reputation as a reliable trading partner and investment destination. I had many conversations with Canadian business leaders.
That's not good enough. Madam Chair, look, but it's a very frustrating process when we have such limited time and such evasive answers. What we're looking for out of this committee are specifics, facts of the matter. Okay, well, I'm going to go back to the most basic question. If the Minister of Finance can provide something generated within her department that is not an external reference to an American governor or any external bodies that quantify the threshold under Section 2. That goes beyond reputation. I'm talking about real economic impacts that are quantifiable, that her ministry, I would hope, would have generated in some kind of report, some kind of briefing, and if so, would she please provide it to this committee today?
Thank you. And I have to say, I disagree so forcefully with the premise of the question. Reputational damage when it comes to an economy, when it comes to a trading relationship, when it comes to Canada's
This is just repeating the same answer. You know, look, at the end of the day, we have a job at this committee to get to the heart of the matter. You can reject the premise of the question. All you have to say is that your ministry did not generate any internal information that would be for the good and the welfare of this committee, because that's what I'm hearing right now in the repeating of these answers.